Hello, my Scrappy friends. It is Jess here, and it is day 21 of Scraptember. So that means the prompt is wood. Now, there are so many different ways that you could take this prompt, and I decided to use a few of those ways in this layout. So I started off by pulling some wood grain paper. I thought it just worked really, really well with the collection that I want to use. And this collection is by Simple Stories, and it is called, wait a second, My Story. And I specifically picked this collection because it has books in it. And I am doing photos of my little man dressed up for Book Week. That is something, I don't know if you do it in America, but here in Australia, we celebrate Book Week as part of school, which is really just to celebrate reading, and the kids dress up as a book character. Most primary schools only do one day of the week where they need to dress up, but my son is still in kinder, and because not everyone attends kinder every single day, they do the entire week as a dress-up week. Now, he attends kinder 4 days, so he has 4 times he needs to dress up. Now, technically speaking, I do not need to make him dress up all 4 times. He could just dress up once, and that would be plenty. But we like to be a little bit extra here in our family, so we dressed up all 4 times. So the first one you can see is Thomas the Tank Engine. The second one, he is a builder, and we went with a book called Fix It Duck. In the third photo, he is a Ninja Turtle, and we really had to dig into the archives for a book for this one. Lucky Uncle Danny came to the rescue with a book from his childhood. And then in the final one, he is wearing a fart costume because he is from the story Nobody Likes a Fart, and he thinks he's pretty hilarious that he went to school dressed as a fart. So anyway, back to Scraptember. I hope you are enjoying following along with the playlist and seeing not just Katie, myself, and Laura's videos, but everyone else who has been participating with Scraptember. If you or other people are creating and they use Instagram, don't forget to check out the hashtag as well, Scraptember 2023, because of course we are linking to that as well. So just endless amounts of inspiration coming at you. There is no rule that every single prompt needs to be done. There is no rule that they all need to be done in September. It is just something to get us creating and having fun. I know something I particularly love about Scraptember is it gets me busting some of that stash. I know that I have some layouts coming up where I have dug deep into my stash busting archives to pull out things that I've not necessarily been holding on to hoard as such, but just been waiting for the correct photos or the right photos to use it for. So it's been pretty awesome to be able to bust that out. Now, as I mentioned, this prompt is wood. I have already used the wood grain. Now, here I am pulling out some wood grain style thickers. Now, I was in a little bit of trouble with these thickers because I love them, and I have nearly used every single letter there is to use. What you can kind of see on the left-hand side is literally all I have left. So I did quite a bit of doctoring to get me some vowels, and I did have to use an E, the letter number 3 as an E, and I did have to cut up a number 8 to make an S, but I'm getting there. And a number 4 to make a T as well, actually, now you mention it. And I had to cut the 6s to make O's, but anyway, I digress. I am making letters to use some wood grain thickers, and now I am adding on some wood veneer as well. Now, does this layout particularly need the wood veneer? No, not particularly. Would I have put it on if I was not creating a layout for Scraptember? Probably not. But I have, and it's fine, and it's fun, and it is definitely ticking off that prompt of wood. One could also say that there's a tree in the background of the photos, and that is also wood. So all of these things count and classify and work towards the prompts. The prompts are not, these strict rules that you have to follow. Our number one thing that we hope happens with Scraptember is that we motivate you to create, or we motivate you to watch layouts to save for later. Just anything that helps you feel crafty and creative and have a nice day. We have achieved our goals. So I popped on some golden splatters, but it still felt like it was missing something. So I did pull out some white Novu drops as well. And I'm going to add those as a little bit of accent around my clusters, but I'm also going to pop those on as accents around the wood veneer also, just to sort of help, I don't know, tie everything together. It just needed something else. And I think this is the way to go. Don't forget to check out the playlist. There's a link in the description box down below. There is also a link to our Scraptember Facebook group. There have been hundreds of layouts shared over in that Facebook group, so I highly recommend joining that if you have not already. Do answer those security questions though, just to make sure I let you in. I would hate for you to miss out on joining the group because you didn't put an answer to the questions. I hope you are enjoying Scraptember so far this month. We have had an absolute blast. We are having an absolute blast. Can't wait to see you for the last week of Scraptember, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.